I guess you walking down this way.
All right, sir, can you do me a favor and step out of the car?
Why?
Smells like weed in here, man.
Hello, this is Jason Matthews. I'm a retired law enforcement officer, and I'm here to inform you why police do what they do. I'll be giving you my perspective based on my training and experience on what I'm seeing in this public domain video that was released out of Florida. We will watch the full video, and then I'll play it again and break it down with a detailed commentary, giving you inside information about what is happening from a police perspective. But before we get started, if you support the police, click the like button. And if you do not support the police, click the dislike button. It's anonymous, and I'm just curious of where you stand. Okay, let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to rewind this video and play it from the very beginning.
I guess you walking down this way.
All right, sir, can you do me a favor and step out of the car?
Why?
Smells like weed in here, man.
No, I had smoked some earlier.
You smoked some earlier?
Yeah.
All right, well, I mean, not a kind of smoke earlier, but give me a favor and step out.
Hey, I ain't got nothing in the car, bro.
Okay, we'll just step out and then we'll go from there, okay?
Huh?
We'll step out and we'll go from there.
All right, I got a bag of weed, bro.
You got a bag of weed on you?
Yeah.
Okay, where's it at? In your pocket? All right. You said you're being honest, I'll work with you.
Yeah, I'm being honest.
Okay, go ahead and step out.
Give me a second, though.
No, hey, bro.
Just give me a second.
For what?
Give me a second, bro.
Step out. Stop
Please
pulling the
give me a
door.
second.
Stop.
Could you give me a second, though?
Stop pulling the door.
I'm not pulling the door, but could you give me a second? All
When
right,
I'll fly to you, I'll
bro.
they're telling you to step it up.
Hey, bro, I'm just trying.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
I'm not. Don't
Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop it!
I was just trying to get away. That's
Signal 0, suspect at gunpoint. Stop! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
Man,
Get on the ground!
I got my hands up, man. I got my hands.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right. You ain't got to do all that. I was just trying to go with the gun, man. I'm good. You good.
All units emergency traffic for unit requesting the air. Don't know which unit.
60 officer 52.
Seriously, bro?
Relax, dude. I'm all right. You good, man. I ain't moving no more. Relax.
You almost got shot.
All right. I ain't moving no more. Can I put my pants on?
I'll fix your cuffs later. Come back to my car. Gun's right there.
Ain't nothing else in there. I just didn't want to get caught, so my friend left a gun in the car. And
You don't want to get caught, so you pull a gun out?
No, I was running with it. I was finna run with it, bro. I wasn't finna use it on you. You know that. Come on, man. Be serious, man.
Okay, a lot happened in that video that I want to comment on, so I'm going to restart the video, and we'll go from there.
I guess you walking down this way.
All right, sir, can you do me a favor and step out of the car?
Why?
Smells like weed in here, man.
It smells like weed in here. I want to clear something up. That there's a lot of confusion about this in the general public, and that is marijuana is illegal in all 50 states and all jurisdictions throughout the United States, state or local. Why is that? Because marijuana is a Schedule I controlled federal substance, and the U.S. Constitution overrides any state law that has been enacted legalizing marijuana at the state and local level. Why is that? Because of the supremacy clause of the United States. It negates any law that was passed that is lower than the federal law. And so what this means is you can still be arrested or charged with marijuana-related crimes such as possession of marijuana by any federal law enforcement officer in any state. So that could be the U.S. Marshals, that could be Postal Police, that could be VA Police. Any federal law enforcement you can think of can charge you with marijuana possession or anything related to marijuana. Now, I saw an article recently that Biden is planning on moving marijuana from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. That may sound great, but it's still a controlled substance. And if you're in possession of it, then you still can be charged with possession. And we can agree or disagree on whether drugs should be legalized. I agree that drugs should be legalized, all drugs, but that's not my call as a police officer. I'm here to do a job, and that's what police are here to do. They're here to do their job, and you don't agree with all the things that your boss say, right? You don't agree with everything that you're doing at your job. It's the same thing for policing. We don't have to agree with everything, but we still have to do our job. All right, let's continue.
No, I had smoked some earlier.
You smoked some earlier?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, not a crime to smoke earlier, but give me a favor and step out.
Now, the officer's asking him to step out. Can he do that? Yes, he can, based on his training and experience with marijuana. So, in his experience, he can identify the smell of marijuana, and that holds weight in a court of law. When the judge asked him, how many times have you smelled marijuana, the odor of marijuana, and then taken action on someone and it was in fact marijuana? That holds weight on prosecuting someone or, for example, justifying having this person come out of their vehicle or ordering this person to exit the vehicle. Let's continue.
Hey, I ain't got nothing in the car, bro.
Okay. We'll just step out and then we'll go from there, okay?
Huh?
We'll step out and we'll go from there.
All right, I got a bag of weed, bro.
You got a bag of weed on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Where's it at? In your pocket? All right. You said you're being...
If I was this officer, I would be very suspicious right now because this individual is reaching somewhere without the officer asking him to reach somewhere. So this officer is being very lenient right now. And you're going to find out here in just a minute why that's a bad thing. Let's continue.
Being honest, I'll work with you. Okay. Go ahead and step out.
Give me a second, though.
No, hey, bro.
Just give me a second.
For what?
Give me a second, bro.
Step out. Stop
Please,
pulling the door. Stop.
Could you give me a second, though?
Stop.
Now, why does he need a second? What does he have to do? He's not telling the officer anything specific. And now he's trying to pull the door back from the officer. That is what's called active resistance in law enforcement terms. Active resistance. So at this point, in my opinion, he could put hands on this individual, and he probably should, because this is a huge red flag right now. He's reaching for areas, and he's holding the door back from being opened. Let's continue.
Stop pulling the door.
I'm not pulling the door, but could you give me a second? All
When
right,
I'll fly to you,
bro.
they're telling you to step it up.
This right here is a major red flag, and the officer should not have allowed this to happen. This individual has his back to the officer. The officer cannot see his hands. The officer cannot see anything that this individual is doing. That's a major no-no. We always want to see suspects' hands, and that's why I've said in prior videos, we always want to ask or tell, depending on the circumstance, individuals to show us their hands. Either take them out of their pocket or put them in the air. And I have a video where I explain this. Go search the video catalog on this channel and you'll see it. But if I was this officer right now, I would definitely and immediately go hands-on. It's completely justified. He's already displayed active resistance by trying to pull back on the door. It's a huge red flag. There's no reason for it. He hasn't given any explanation of why he needs a minute. And now he's reaching for something. Let's continue.
Hey, bro, I'm just trying.
Drop the gun! Drop the gun!
I'm not. Don't
Drop the gun! Drop it! Drop it!
This officer hesitated, and this is what happened. This individual was allowed to reach somewhere where the officer could not see, and then he pulled out a gun. And this unnecessarily became a very dangerous situation for both the officer and the suspect, because now he possibly could shoot the suspect depending on the circumstances. He has a firearm. He had a firearm in his possession, and he's displaying active resistance. Let's continue.
I was just trying to get away. That's signal 0, suspect at gunpoint. Stop. Get on the ground. Get on the...
The individual is still not obeying commands. Not only is he not obeying commands, but he's reaching to the ground. What is he reaching for? This officer definitely has the authority to tase this individual because he's still not obeying commands. He's pulled out a firearm, a deadly weapon, and even after he had to wrestle with him for the gun, he's still not obeying commands. This is textbook for using a taser. Let's continue.
On the ground. Get on the ground.
I got my hands up. I got my hands.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right. You ain't got to do all that. I was just trying to run with the gun, man. I'm good. You good.
Now, at this point, thankfully for both of them, the officer didn't have to shoot the individual. Thankfully, he didn't have to tase the individual. At this point, he has control of the individual finally. But this officer hesitated greatly during this incident. And why is that? I have a very good idea why. And you should go and watch my video entitled, "Should Police Wear Body Cameras?" It's here on this channel. And it will tell you the pluses and the minuses, the positives and the negatives of police wearing body cameras. And this is one of the negatives. So go watch that video and you'll understand completely what I'm trying to convey here. Let's continue.
Good.
All units emergency traffic for unit requesting the air. Don't know which unit.
16 off of 52.
Seriously, bro?
Relax, dude. I'm all right. You good, man. I ain't moving no more. Relax.
You almost got shot.
All right. I ain't moving no more. Can I put my pants on?
I'll fix your cuffs later. Come back to my car. Gun's right there.
60 seconds, code 4. Ain't nothing else in there.
This is the kind of nonsense that police have to put up with on a daily basis. Now, there's no information given about this released video. I'll link it down in the description, as I always do, so you can go do your own research. But that's a shame that the public sees this video completely out of context, not knowing why the vehicle stop was made, not knowing what happened before the body camera was turned on, the discussion, the vehicle stop, the probable cause, and then what happens after the body camera is turned off. I explain this in depth in the video that I mentioned before on this channel, Should Police Wear Body Cameras? The positives and the negatives. Go watch that video. It's very informative. And if you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to be notified when new videos are released. Share this video with family and friends to help improve their understanding of law enforcement actions as well. Together, we can achieve the goal of understanding and public awareness of police protocol and procedures. Take care and have a great day.